kind of fall into the mix of who is Canada? What is Canada doing this year with World Juniors? Like, they don't really have. They've kind of lost their top dominance the past couple years. They haven't really won much. They haven't won a gold medal. They haven't been top of the leaderboards. This year, Canada's they're hoping for a good run. They got their opening game Thursday, 26th. Pardon me. You got Canada and Germany. So Germany's never really been a powerhouse in hockey. They haven't really. I don't personally consider them a very strong team. But Germany could pull a fast one on us, and you never know. And Canada's got the Czech Republic on the 28th. Now, Czech Republic, they're a little stronger than Germany, I believe. Czech Republic's, they've always been mid-class in this tournament, I find.
They gave a run for the money last year.
Yeah. Czech Republic is a pretty strong team, but they're not a powerhouse. Then they get a kind of easier game, I'd say, against Slovakia. Like, what do you think on Slovakia?
Slovakia is not a strong team, but who knows? They could have a lot more powerhouses this year. They weren't the worst last year, but let's see what's going on.
They certainly aren't the best, I believe. Then on 31st, you got the big game, which is highly anticipated: the United States and Canada. Now, you want to this game is going to be unreal. It's their last game of the tourney. Canada's got 4 returning players. They have some experience in the field, but what do you think?
The United States only has 2 people that are undrafted. They're going to be a really strong team this year. I think it'll be a really good game. It could go either way for the team. They got a lot of university players. Canada has just a bunch of Q. And personally, I think the NCAA is a lot harder than the Q.
I'd agree, yeah, because the NCAA stuff, they have more division, more leagues and stuff like that. I shouldn't say leagues, but they have more teams in them. But Canada's got some strong players. They got their returning goaltender, Jake Patterson, but Zachary Foucault, the goaltender for Halifax, he's a strong tendon. He'll be solid between the pipes. I won't be surprised if he gets the first start. Yeah. On defense, you got Ryan Griffin here, who's going to have to pick up his socks and completely just lead the defense. He's the only returning D player, and from what any other players on the defense, not really that experienced. So
Reinhardt has to be a leader in this tournament. Show the guys that haven't been around the World Juniors yet. Show them the ropes. They'll experience a big difference in between the major junior and World Juniors.
Charles Hudon, who was on the roster last year, but he missed out due to injuries, he is going to want to make a big marathon on this tournament right here. He missed it last year, watched Canada lose. He's going to be pushing it. We got Jonathan Drouin, who is a very experienced player from Halifax again.
Went to Tampa Bay's training camp this summer and didn't quite make it in. So he'll be with blood this year. He really wants to make an impact on the league. He's temporarily out with a concussion right now, but he'll definitely come back for the World Juniors and make a huge impact. I won't be surprised if he's wearing the C on his chest.
Now, the biggest surprise for me is Connor McDavid. This guy was born in 1997. Youngest player on the Canadian squad.
16-year-old kid. He's coming in from the Erie Otters from the OHL. He's expected to get drafted in 2015. I think it'll be tough for him, getting used to it. But from what I've seen in the OHL, he's making quite the impact. So there might not be a problem for him whatsoever. He might just get used to he needs to get used to the tough hitting style of the USA and the finesse of the Russians.
But with the United States, from what I'm seeing, they don't have much depth. Like they don't have many returning players. They don't have many experienced guys. So you are gonna have to see like some of these players that did get drafted step up.
Like Riley Barber, he's coming out from Miami. He should be a. He looks to be a solid player offensively.
Now, that's the last game Canada's got in round robin. But from what I'm seeing on the schedule, I think they should easily make quarterfinals. But you can't say they're obviously going to. They have to come out and play hard. Like Russia's gonna be a strong team. Like Russia, they've got like usual, they come out with a very strong squad. And they're bringing in like players